Lord, Lord, Lord. Let me see if anybody pops in or not. Oh wait, was it even plugged in? I'm waiting for people to pop into the chat. I'm off work today because somebody has my house keys. Yay! So I'm usually never on live at this time because I'm usually always at work, but not today. I told y'all to close back there. I'm selling stuff, going to closet, so it's gonna be closed behind me all the time, and it just is what it is. However, for people who are watching this back once I up, I'm not gonna be on here long because I'm about to watch and review other stuff. But today was a weird day. I got up for work like usual and stuff, and I was like, okay, let me get ready for work. I gotta go to the post office to drop some stuff off for Poshmark. I gotta get to work on time and all this good stuff. And I'm like, where my keys at? I got my purse, my cell phone, my glasses, everything, my kimono. Where my keys? Jay Lee, where are my keys? And I'm like, damn it. I don't think I brought my keys. I don't think I took the keys out my door when I came home the other day. So I opened my door, like my keys should be in my door. No, my keys were not in my door. Where is the note? You see this? My neighbor has my keys. Okay? Neighbor, I have your apartment keys. So, yes, I left my keys in the door and my neighbor got them. So, I can't go to work because my neighbor has my keys. And I left my apartment like, okay, let me just go on his to his door and knock, 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 knock. And I'm knocking and he ain't answering. So I'm knocking harder and harder. He still ain't answering and stuff. And then I go and look in the parking lot. I'm like, oh my God, he not home. So my neighbor, who's a great neighbor, okay, he has gotten packages for me before. So when I get stuff delivered here and they'll leave stuff outside, or if he just happens to be around when they leave and stuff, he will, hey Sandy, he will, get packages for me. So I know the neighbor. He's not a creep to my knowledge. However, he has my house keys, which has my car keys on there. So I can't leave my apartment, can't leave my house. And I don't want to go to work without my keys. So yes, I could Uber or Lyft to work and get home or whatever. However, I ain't trying to leave my house without my keys because I don't want him to go somewhere else and I'm just still playing. Can I get my keys back, sir? Please. I was just so frustrated. I did not plan on taking today off work. I planned on asking to have Friday off. I was going to submit time to take Friday off to have a longer weekend. And instead, I'm at home on this Monday. It was 1 o'clock. Usually I'm at work by 12:30 or whatever, and I just can't go to work. So I did not plan to take today off at all. So I'm like, well, I'll jump on live real quick to just say what happened because I was very frustrated. Because it's one thing to get up and get ready for work. I mean, girl, lipstick on, ponytail up, my purse, stuff is at the thing, was ready for work, wholeheartedly ready for work, was everything, and I can't leave the house. And then I text my boss. I'm like, it's gonna sound like a whole lie, but I really can't go to work and my neighbor got my keys. And I'm just like, this is a real ass Monday. I had tons of work to do. Hey Chuck and or Myra. I had tons of work to do that now won't get done today. So I'm like, I might just go to work on Saturday, which I usually never go to my regular job on a Saturday. But if this is one of our Saturdays where we open, that I would definitely go and just get to play catch up on some work. Because when I miss one day of work, it's like missing 4 days of work. With the for what I do, because I come back and a million people have is worried, not worrying, but wondering or need my help in some way, shape, or form. And I'm like, I just did not plan to not go to work. So I called my mom, like, Mom, guess what? She's like, what's up? I'm like, my neighbor had my key. I can't leave. You know what I'm saying? I just it's just crazy. Thank God. Yeah, thank God. Since I go digital your keys. And see the where I stay in my building, we have a security door. And so the only people who can get in or out our building is somebody who lives here. So luckily I do stay in that kind of complex. And where my apartment is, right, laugh in the middle of the day, I don't have no keys to go to work, so I can't go to work today. And I'm like, I'm never on live this time, so I'm probably catching a whole different crop of Jaybirds. Because Jay Lee is never. I'm always at work this time. But yes, my neighbor has my keys. I left my keys in my door. I left my keys in my door Saturday night when I came home from my mom's house, and I didn't leave the house yesterday at all. So I don't know if he had my keys since Saturday night, if he got them Sunday. I was up Sunday working and in my dining room, on the computer, working, working, working. And I don't recall anyone knocking on my door. So I don't even know when he put the note on my door. And so it's very frustrating. Just because I'm just like, well, I have my own place, my own key, my own car. Like I never have to really wait for other people to do anything. And I'm like, I'm literally having to stay home to wait for my neighbor to get home just to get my car keys. And because of the time I work, like if he don't get home until like 2 or 3 or 4, I'm not going to work because by then I done missed half the dang on day. It's just like, oh, it's just so stupid. Um, Oh, it's Myra. Definitely call me because I'd be dead asleep when you. Yeah, so I'm like, I try to do it to where when I have free time, I pop on live, even if it don't be that many people watching, because I try to catch people at different times because we all have different schedules. But I did not plan to be at home this time at all. And my mom's like, oh, take some more pictures and some more clothes because the stuff that's there that I'm selling on Poshmark, that's only like 10 items. It's a whole other stack of stuff in here that I have to take pictures of and get put up on Poshmark. I have a few shows I still need to watch. So, I mean, hey, G Squared in the middle one just popped up. I really catch a live. See, I guess maybe I was supposed to be loud so people who don't ever see me can see me today. Um, yes, my daytime day birds get to see me. Yeah, but because my schedule, I ain't never here. Yeah. And that's too, because I was like, well, I could, because my mom could have brought me my spare key. I could have went to work, but I'm like, well, no, I don't really want anyone, having my key and like, oh, she not home. Not, and my neighbor's nice. And my neighbor's a nice guy. Let me say that first of all. He's, an older gentleman because I'm 37. He looks to be in his, 40s and or 50s or whatever. And like he take my trash out because where I stay, I always take my full trash bag and I put it outside my door so that when I leave the following morning, I just walk and I take it out. And once he moved in, he started taking it out, and I would leave my apartment, and I'm like, who took my trash out? Like, where my trash bag at? I'm like, is someone keeping my trash? They putting a voodoo spell on me? I was so confused. And then one day I was leaving and he was coming in and he was like, hey, I'm your neighbor. You're like, I'm the one who take your trash. I'm like, oh, I was like, I was going crazy trying to figure out who the hell was taking out my trash. And it was him because he's just nice. And sometimes if like I'm leaving out and I have my own trash bag and I'm taking it out or whatever, he'll like, oh no, let me get that. So he's really, really nice or whatever. Or when I have packages delivered, he will, and they leave them like in the front, which is dumb. Amazon leave our packages on the front porch. Which even though the note says do not leave packages, take them to the leasing office, will get my packages and like leave a note on my door like, hey, I got your packages. So he's a really, really nice person. It's not like he's a crazy person, but at the same time, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I wouldn't want a person to have my keys and I'm not here, and they could just come in and rummage around. And I was like, I asked, I want, maintenance, can y'all like unlock his door and let me go get my keys? But I'm like, nah, I wouldn't want somebody rummaging around my apartment. I ain't home, for whatever reason. Um, but it's just crazy. Do you have home security? Mm-mm, no. Have you seen the lies from Cola, John, and everyone going back from about the hustle? So, no, I saw somebody sent me something about when it was tagging me on IG was something that Anna and Lawrence was saying. I don't care though. I don't care. Right, my bitch. That's run them keys, bruh. Run them keys. So like with my part, I don't know why I'm holding my mic as if I just can't clip it on my damn shirt. Um, where my apartment is, my table right here, I can see out my window. So even though it's a note on his door saying, "Hey, I'm home. Give my keys," I can still see the minute he get here, and I'm going to get my stuff. Okay, just so I can have my keys. But back to Cola John on them. Hustle and Soul to me is fake and fugazi for many reasons. I don't trust any person on the show who will sit there and say, "That's fake. This is fake. That's fake," but I'm real. But you're on the show. You are on the show. Period. The producers edited it, but you're on the show. You continue to be on the show. So I don't take any of them serious. I feel like it's all fake fugazi, one way or the other, and they all just want to look like the good person. But I'm like, y'all all crazy. Each and every one of y'all. Um, I wish I had nice neighbors, but that is not the case. But fortunately, we aren't the Hatfields and the McCoys. I've been lucky enough to have good neighbors. Um, Even in the building I stayed at last time, that was a different building, but in the same place, I had nice neighbors there. Um, or whatever. So yes, it's a older gentleman upstairs, Mr. Leo, who would water my bonsai tree that's out in the hallway. He's really really nice, and there was a lady upstairs. Like we nice and cordial. I have a really quiet building. If y'all notice when I'm here, I rarely be like, "Oh my god, my neighbors need to shut up." Like I keep every time I see a car pass, I look. Yeah, I have good neighbors. They're cool. Even, I don't talk to any of them on a regular basis. I only know Mr. Leo's name because it's easy. The guy across the hall told me his name when I can't remember what it is because I see him in passing. Like I rarely do I. It's really in passing. I just know his car because when I put my trash out, and I put my trash out in the hallway at like 3 a.m. Like I don't have it in there like 5 p.m. for the next day. I put it out like 3 a.m. because that's around the time I'm cleaning up, getting ready for bed. So, all right, take the trash out in the morning, put it out by the door because sometimes I'll walk. It's two ways to get out of my apartment, and so sometimes I'll have a bag by in the kitchen, but I'll walk out the other way and I'll forget it. I'm like, no, if it's in my hallway, I'll see it and take it out when I leave for work. And you know, he's nice enough to take it out. So, I have really, really decent neighbors. But yeah, I'm lucky in that because I've heard horror stories about bad neighbors, loud neighbors, messy neighbors, nasty neighbors. Mm-mm. Every once in a while, I have a neighbor, the person upstairs, walk a bit heavy, but it's like every once in a while. It's not anything that's all the time. And because I'm usually gone, and I'm usually when I am home from work it's in the evening, like people be winding down, so I'm lucky. And there aren't any like children running around here. The lady across the hall does have like a baby, but it's a baby, so it's just different. Um, Thank Lord for you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the blessing to have good neighbors because mine is really see, I would not want bad neighbors. I had a neighbor used to knock on my door, ask me to have any meat, any meat to spare. That's like they're homeless. That's not normal. Um, but yeah, it was just a tough morning. But I was like, hey, you know, I was already thinking like, okay, I gotta go to work, come home and watch like 4 shows that I didn't watch yesterday. Well, not 4 shows. I have to do 90 Day Fiance, Naked and Afraid. I'm gonna try to watch. Southern Charm, Louisiana, New Orleans, and then I'ma watch, when they see us and do that. So I have to do all of that today, and I was gonna have to do all of that once I got off work. So maybe God let that man keep my keys and told that man to go to work so that I would have this unexpected day off. And thank God I have off days. Like I have time to use that work to where, because I'm not like, oh my God, I'm not at work. I'm not gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid for the day regardless. And I have the hours, so it's not an issue of me like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. I'm good, good, good. Like I'm blessed and highly favored. But still, like I plan, okay, I gotta go to work, the payment stuff this, the payment stuff that, you know, this camp stuff, that camp stuff. Okay, this is your thing. That's all these things in my head. I have to go to work to do these things. And not all of that will be tomorrow, you know. While usually people ask for a cup of sugar. No. Yeah, my neighbor has never asked. My old neighbor did one time ask me, at my last place. It was me and my one of my exes was staying together, and he would come and he asked us to borrow some tissue. And I remember my boyfriend at the time said, like, borrow some tissue. Like, nah, bro, take this roll and keep the whole thing. Like, we don't want it back after you know what I'm saying, poop. Because I'm like, who needs to borrow some tissue? Like, some toilet tissue. So it was funny. But none of my neighbors have ever asked me to borrow anything. But I was thinking how I want to get, I kept I want to get my neighbor some kind of little gift, because again, he takes my trash out like every week, and like just to be a gentleman. So I'm like, oh, should I give him like a little like gift card somewhere or something? So today I said to my mom, I'm gonna get him a notepad, because when he write me notes, so he tears he tear a piece of paper off with a little, tape or whatever. So I said I want to get him like a cute little notepad so he can leave me better notes. But I said after today, I just like, should we exchange phone numbers, like just in case? I don't know. But yeah, or I'll say like if I ever leave something, like, cause I have a nice size doormat. And I'm like, I wish she would have just put my keys under my doormat, because nobody would have noticed it, under the doormat. Cause my doormat is already thick. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. Um, right? Who has me to spare? There's a better little notepad. You know what I'm saying? We can just rip the paper off really pretty easy, or get them some sticky notes. Put a little sticky note on my door, or get them some, some easy tape or something. I don't know. I just want to get them something that's like, a little, ha ha, thank you gift or whatever. But I'm not sure. But yeah, I was very frustrated talking to my mom. Like, I can't believe this. This is so dumb. Da, da, da. And I was like, I can bring you your keys. Yeah, I'll come and I can bring you the keys. And I got some, I'm like, nah, you don't have to drive all over here. Um, and do that, because I'm like, if you come over, it's gonna distract me. I'm not gonna watch my shows, and it's gonna be 4 p.m. and I'm gonna be, behind the times of everything. But yes, today was the day where I could not go to work, because my and he still is 119, and I'm still not at work. So it's like, if he come at like 2:30, do I go to work? Like, at what point do I say, no matter what time he come home, I ain't going to work? I mean, it might be right now, because I'm already home and chilling, and I'm just like, no. Give him a J word pen and notepad. Oh, I could do that. I have to order some more to get him that though. But maybe I'll do that. He can see my face every time, like, hey, it's me, it's Jay Lee. Because I don't think he even know my name, honestly. Um, I had a crazy neighbor who would come and bang on the door at 3 a.m. some days, high as a kite, asking where's the glasses were. I never even been to his house. Anybody who be banging on my door, I'm not gonna open it. Like, I'm just not gonna open it at all. And that's like when I was knocking on his door, I was like, knock, 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 real lightly, because I do that whenever he has any package for me. I knock real light, because I don't like when anybody like bang on my door. Like, knock light enough where I hear you, but if I'm sitting here, you don't scare the bejesus out of me. And then if you know I'm home with my car outside, you can knock a little bit harder. Like, it should be a gradual thing, but don't come banging on my goddamn door like the police, because you would get no answer. No answer. And I'm like, who is it? Oh, it's your neighbor. Oh, hold on 1 second, please. Because y'all know half the time I'm here and I don't have real clothes on. I didn't have to put on, something long enough to cover my butt, to even go open the door. Um, said, nah, to take the whole day. I think I am. I was very because I text my boss. I usually get to work at 12:30. I leave my house at around 12. I text my boss at 12. I'm weird, like sometimes I don't like texting or because I can text my boss and say I ain't coming to work. Um, but I'm weird. Like I want to text in advance, like like an hour or two in advance, so that she didn't just she supposed to be here in 30 minutes. How she not coming now? But I'm like, because I was literally just leaving work and I don't have no keys, so I was more like, dang, I hate the whole last minute thing because not that she gonna do my job for me, but she has to like, oh, like who gonna lock up and this and this and that and that and that and this. So I'm like, but I'm like, girl, at the same time, I'm like, whatever. Like I can't again, I had the days to take, I'm gonna take them. It's just what it is, what it is. I'm gonna use a notepad idea for my neighbor who can't. Just write him a little note. Just write him a little note. You know what I'm saying? Um, wait. Can I just say that I found your mama's channel and I fell in love with her and her personality. Tell mama say, hey, oh, she in here, mama right there. Mama Athy S say she like your channel. And y'all, it took a look. I told my mom a long time ago when I first started my channel. I said, "Mom, do a channel. Mom, do a channel. Mama, do a channel." And it took a little minute to get her channel together. But now she has her own channel. She does her own thing. Like our channels are not alike, but I think both viewers see our personality. They see where I get mad. So I love that my Jaybirds are also Mama Lee, people too, and they love her like y'all love me. Um, Oh yeah, I got my 3 shirts from your merch store and I love them. Oh, thank you, Amy K. Um, oh, hey, Sassy. Yeah, yeah, me and my mom, we have an amazing relationship because I'm an adult now and I'm dead. And I'm like, okay, all the things she told me was true. Okay, I just didn't know it because I was too young and stupid. But we've always had a good relationship. Like, I think that's why people can see, you know, when we are on camera together, they see we like a yin and yang thing. Because I'm like, it's my mama. Like, I don't, sometimes it's hard for me to understand people who don't get along with their mom because I don't have that experience. So like I'm never like, I can get why you don't like him. I'm like, how you not like your mama? But I also realize everybody mom isn't my mom. You know what I'm saying? So like some people have messed up mamas. I was blessed to not have that. So I have a great mama. So, I'm like, oh, okay. Mom, what you making? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll take out my sister got me an air fryer for Christmas that's still in the box. Maybe I'll make some air fried chicken today. We shall see. But I've been on here for about 20 minutes now, y'all. So I'm gonna end it here. And people can watch this back later. So yeah. Um, I'm still sitting here without no keys, waiting for this neighbor to come home. And let's hope he does eventually. Cause like, what if he on vacation? Like, what if he on vacation and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, ass out until he come back? I don't think so though. I think he would say something. But oh God. I just have to go ahead and just accept the day off. Okay. I have accepted the day off. I've accepted it. Um, I'm gonna do a story time. Actually, I have one in mind, but I'm gonna actually do it as a story time so people can see it. But it'll be uploaded today. I'm about to be very productive. That is I feel like, okay, you have the day off work. Don't just go get back in bed and put your pajamas on. Do some work, girl. Enjoy some of the sunlight because you can't go outside because you ain't got a dang key. And if I leave out my apartment, then I'm gonna get locked out. So I'm just gonna be in here. Uh, so yeah, I love my fryer. Yeah, I have it. I just have to. I'm gonna use it today. I'm gonna make some chicken. Um, Thanks, mom. I'm gonna be productive and hopefully I'll get my keys soon. My keys soon. I better. Okay, I better get my keys soon. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, Thank y'all for tuning in, for this impromptu afternoon, lunchtime live chat. And don't expect it often because again, I'm usually at work. Uh but maybe y'all start doing earlier live chats on like Saturdays because I'm off on, I don't work Saturdays. So I'll start doing Saturday like 1 o'clock chats with people or whatever. Um Oh, thank you, Amy K. So everybody have a great rest of your day. And y'all will see me later in different videos. Okay. Love you all. Love you all. Have a great day. Y'all have a great, productive, loving, money generated, love generated, spiritually generated, mentally generated. I don't know if that sounds right. Mentally generated. You know what it is. But have a great day. Peace.